it's good afternoon my YouTube friends, and I'm up in the grow room now. Keith's still outside, and this morning we had 22C up here, 82% humidity. Now we're down to 27 and 79% humidity. You see this here? I couldn't wait for another 6 months to show you. Can you see? That's the back of the new growth of Psychopsis mariposa. Can you see? Look at the size of this. So, and we've got roots. Got nice roots in there. You probably see them here. Can you see them? Yeah. So this goes in its little bag. Here we go. Goes down there on its saucer. And I'm going to have to leave a little space at the top for this leaf to come out, because I can't keep it too restricted. I've just left a slightly bigger hole there for it to come out. Right, so as I've just said in that other video, we're well into autumn now, but it's not like the autumns we used to have. I mean, we've been very mild this week, and it's only just started to rain. So, of course, the orchids think it's wonderful, and with the temperatures I've got in the grow room, I mean, they think it's summer. And I've just turned one of the full spectrum lights out just to do this video, otherwise it shines pink here. And so this is Walkeriana cerulean. There we go. Can you see? And we've got some damage on that one, but look at this. Look at the let me see now the roots. Just absolutely have to be ever so careful, you know, because I've got such clumsy hands. But look at the roots here, circling this top, and they go underneath. Can you see they go underneath the wood there? And what's happening with the watering routine with this one and the mounts, what I do now is I only water every other day. I'm coming now into what I call my resting stage. Not that, you know, I ever sit down and do nothing, because I don't. But if I can just cross the screen, I do apologise, I have to be careful. I get trapped in this fan. Right, this is another one I want to pour down for you. Oh, there's a couple over here. I just thought I'd just show you in a minute. Right, this one. This is part of the care club, but again, I just wanted to show you what the roots are like. It's more about me showing you the roots today and knowing your environment. Now, I was totally unaware for many a year about my environment, because I grow warm in the winter. I mean, the central heating hasn't been on a lot, thankfully. But with this being such a little room and it's south facing, it gets warmed up naturally. And so this is a species one. This is Tolumnia scandens. This was a gift from Mark. And look at the roots. You find the right piece of wood, then they go berserk. So this was the original fan down here, and then it's made up this, quickly made this fan here, and then it's made this fan, and it's made this fan. And this root here, you see this root? It started off down here. Well, you would have thought it would have gone down there, wouldn't you? No, it's decided to come up, cross over, and it's going to anchor over there. And likewise, these two little roots, there's one there, and I think it's trying to head for this holder. And that one's just touched the wood. And you see that it grows inside the wood crevices. Look at them. So what I do with this now, to give it a wet-dry cycle, it's not been watered today yet, I water the wood, and the water runs down. So these roots, rather than keep the actual plant wet, I let the wood absorb some of the water. And I've started to do that with quite a few of my orchids. I'm going to just lay that over there and hopefully it'll stay safe. I can't do that with this little one. This is Cattleya Love Castle. You see, I couldn't water this. That moss is still damp. This one's right in the window, so it's getting maximum sunlight. And you see that that root how it's attached there to the leaf. There. Even with this one, I'll put some water here and let it run in to the moss. Let me see. Oh, it's growing nicely. And that's that new growth. So these were just 3 little back bulbs. That won't get watered today. So this is the other part of it. This is the one that I took it off. And this is another one that I've taken away the moss. And you see that new growth there. And I love this. I love to look at them, you know. I love to look at the way the roots manoeuvre along the bark. And I don't know whether you'll see, which one is it? Somewhere in there. We've got a dead little root, but then it's branched out from the side. But look, can you see how the roots go up actually into the wood itself? And if I turn it round to the back. So again, with this one, rather than risk getting damage to the actual leaves, I let the water run down and go in onto the bark. Can you see how these roots are travelling down? And this is the mother plant, and we could have another eye there. And I'm just careful that we've got that new growth there, of course, there. But we've got 2 good eyes here, and we've got another eye there. And by having this bare rooted, even though it has to wait now a day, 2 days, it'll come to no harm. Because I do give them a good water and feed. I'm still feeding. I've made up a trough of water today, which was rainwater, 30 parts per million the TDS of the rainwater, and then I put some, I think I've used today the American version of Rain Mix, and the TDS turned out at 100. That's right, 100. So I've left it, and that's what it's going to get in the watering, what do you call it, holder, for want of a better word. Right, here we go. This is another one. I removed all the moss. Look. And I've been cutting, have you noticed I've been cutting this fishing line, because I want those roots not to be impeded, but to be able to anchor to this rough bark. And I think in some ways it's good. You'll see that root there. Let me see, there. I'm hoping that'll go down there. And it still looks a little bit dehydrated, doesn't it? But this one did come to me in quite a distressed state. And but we've got that growth there, and again this sits in the window, so I'm hopeful for that. And I thought, well, you know, it's that time of the year now where things are happening, so I thought, well, I'll just do a video, and I don't want to bore you rigid every time, because we don't always have flowers to show. But look at this one. This is Chysis Lemingii, and I put this in this glass vase here. Let me see, this vase. And there's no water left in there now, so this is going to get some feed. And I've got coconut husk, and I've got some grow stones, and I've got some pumice. And look at that. Let me see. There. And these bulbs are fattened up now. So this is going to have some water, fertilised water, placed at the bottom here, and until that's absorbed it all, then I won't be introducing any more water there. So I'm going to put this down here, and I'll show you one more today. I might show you two. Right, this one doesn't want to be, I can perhaps show you there, because this is a big plant. Cattleya persivaliana winter. And I put this into this lovely open planter from Lisa. And I noticed this morning, there, we've got a new growth. I mean, it's got all these new roots. And this one just loves it. So, got the label at the back there. And I'll just pick one more, if you bear with me a minute. Be careful with all these, because they've all got active growing roots. See this new growth here? Funny how this on cattleyas, they don't open the leaf until they mature. And this is pastoral innocence. And look at all those roots there. Absolutely loves this. You see them round there? It's a mass of roots. I have to be so careful. Well, for a start, I don't want to drop it, But look. And again with this one, I pour water from this top here, and then it runs down through all these crevices. There we go. Runs at the back, runs down, see, and then we've got the roots going round. So, and then there's always a little bit of a residue of water that remains on this bark, and that is then able to be taken up by the roots. So just a short video. Well, I'm hoping it's short. I never do short videos, unfortunately, do I? And I mean, everything's going berserk. I've got roots like this coming out of everywhere. So I'll choose another few in a couple of days or so, because I'm not as active in the garden now, except I've got all those pansies to plant somewhere. So I can devote a little bit more time to show you how the orchids are faring. And I've got a special one to with flowers on. I've got the Orchids still in flower. I don't think I've got the other one up there, or else the N24. I'm waiting for the buds to open up on that one. So no, I've no actual blooms to finish on today. So I shall just finish up on these nice roots of Pastoral Innocence. So now take care, and hopefully I'll be back soon. Bye bye now.